All right, so we've got a follow-up. Somebody asked me like what my exercise routine is, so I thought I'd do a couple posts on like how does this all fit together. It's not just nutrition, it's not just cardio, like life doesn't happen in a vacuum. So this post is building on yesterday's post, which was following up for outdoor cardio conditioning session. And today the plan was, and the plan, you know, came out to be, was weight training day, targeting shoulders. All right, so you guys know, like always, my overall goal is muscular development. And it doesn't just mean like turning into a bodybuilder. Muscular development is, you know, taking care of your muscles, whether your goal is to put size on, whether you want to be stronger, all your athletic goals. If you want to be faster, you want to be more agile, all that stuff is housed in muscular development. And it includes the nutrition, the hydration, and the recovery strategies so that, you know, you're ready to go for your next workout and you can lead like a nice, healthy life. Okay, so today's target was shoulders, and going into the workout, I always eat prior to. All right, and so that gives me the energy to go through the workout. And for me, I love to train heavy, and so that was the goal. I was gonna go in there, train good and heavy, but I gotta tell you, I was like, I don't know, 45 minutes into this workout, and I was just like gassed. And I started thinking about like, why do I feel so crappy? So the workout was, I don't know, like 3:30, 4 o'clock this afternoon. So you put this in the big context. Now this, you know, this may help you. By that point in time, I had already been up for 12 hours. Right? So when you work like a 12-hour day and now you're looking to work out after work, sometimes your energy levels are a little bit low. So the first place that you always look is, what did I eat? You know, immediately prior to the workout, you know, in the past 24 hours prior to, and your water intake, because the top two reasons for athlete fatigue are dehydration and insufficient nutrition. Okay, so yesterday I did that outside cardio event. It was hot, it was humid, it was totally windy. So you're sweating, but you have a very high level of evaporative loss, which you can't even detect because the wind was blowing so quick that I wasn't even really sweating. It was just, you know, being dried right off of my skin. So I thought that I recovered well. I drank a gallon of water after I got home from that. And by the time I started the workout again today, I was on my second gallon of water for this day. So I thought it was hydrated well. But for whatever reason, I just didn't have enough energy. The goal was still to make sure, you know, I could do like a massive shoulder attack. So rather than just going home and then being pissed off that the workout didn't happen, when you're building muscle for strength, for size, for conditioning or whatever, you have to think about this like anatomically, what it is that you're trying to achieve. And when you're building muscle, yeah, when you lift heavy weight and you're doing this repetitively, what happens is that you're actually destroying the muscle fibers. And then through the process of inflammation, right, you're like killing off all the junky stuff and you're clearing it out and then rebuilding the new. That's how new muscle is actually formed and grown. But the other thing that has to happen in order for the muscle to get bigger in size, okay, and maybe not bodybuilder, but if you're trying to, like, you know, cap out your shoulders, you want to look cute in a summer dress, or, you know, trying to get your legs to grow or whatever, is to remember that around your muscles you have this stuff called fascia. Right? If you were to take like a piece of chicken and you had like the skin and like the chicken meat, it's fascia is that clear like cellophane stuff that's in between. And fascia, what it does is it wraps around your muscle. And so it holds not only the muscle, but the blood vessel and the nerves around the muscle so that it stays on the bone, so that when you're moving around, you're not just like, you know, bone up and like muscle hanging down. What that means with muscular development is that if the fascia is tight, for whatever reason, genetically tight, your diet is void of enough water, healthy fats, or it has a high amount of sugar in it. Those three things by themselves and even together causes your fascia to be kind of like crispy and tight, so that when the muscle bellies expand, the fascia itself is too tight and it does not allow for muscular expansion. All right, so what I did today was, keeping in mind, I wanted to grow the muscle. I was gassed trying to lift heavy. What I did was work on filling up the muscle bellies with blood, all right, to cause the fascia to expand. So how I did that was I still lifted moderately heavy, but I slowed down the tempo. All right, so I did a higher volume of reps, right, like 15 to 20, like to failure sometimes. And what I did was I slowed down the time of like ascension and descension. So I had more time under tension is what you call it, and then repped it out with half reps and then supersets or drop sets or whatever. So that by the time I'm done, I didn't lift completely heavy, but the freaking pump that I got today was insane. And I can hardly even move my shoulders, which is why I'm filming this with the phone sitting on my steering wheel, because I can't hold the phone up right now. So, putting it all together, those kind of steps like that, you know, don't be discouraged. You're finding out that you're a little bit tired. You got to figure out the reason why, and then develop a strategy to adapt and overcome so that you can still achieve your goal. Cool, huh? Love it. All right, see ya.